Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Meet Praneeth. In today's video, we are going to discuss if there is a possibility for a second lottery for FY 2024 H-1B registrations. Now, before I move into the topic, I just want to remind you of some of the accomplishments that the channel has. Recently, we had more than 1700 subscribers to the channel. This is a big thing that happened to the channel. I was not expecting that at all, and I really thank you for all the trust and the confidence that you guys have shown in this channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for pouring in your love and support. And I'm really looking forward to the 2000 subscriber mark very quickly. And if you really like the content, if you think that I make no nonsense, pure to the point videos, then please consider subscribing to the channel and also liking this video. Now, the other accomplishment is that we have completed more than 110,000 views on the channel, and that's a big number. Like, it's more than 110,000 times of videos have been watched, and that is definitely a big accomplishment for this channel. It's all because of you. If you have not shown interest, if you have not shown the trust and the love and the support, it would not have happened. So thank you so much for these two accomplishments. And now let's move on to the video and the topic. So in this video, we wanted to find out what are the possibilities of a second lottery. Now, if you have not watched my previous video, in that video what I did is it explained the fraud that USCIS has suspected in the FY 2024 H-1B registrations. More than 780,000 registrations were made. Out of that, 480,000 were multiple registrations. And USCIS suspects that there is a major fraud here. That means a lot of people have filed multiple registrations to increase their chances without job offers. And that is not permitted by the law. So that means now USCIS is suspecting the fraud and is referring to criminal charges. So the possibility is that people who have committed the fraud might not file for rest of the application, because they might think that USCIS is after them and they might have some criminal prosecution coming on the way. The other chance is, let's say we even file, I'm pretty sure that during the process USCIS might have some flags now which can tell them that, well, this person had multiple registrations or did some fraud in the lottery, and just remove them from the system. And the other thing is, the companies which did the fraud, they might just hold back and they say, well, we are not going to file your registration because we don't want to go into trouble. Either ways, that is good news for people who really genuinely wanted to have a H-1B cap lottery. Now, assuming these three things are going to happen, first, people who think that they have committed fraud will not apply for the rest of the process. Companies that did the fraud might say that, okay, well, we're not going to do the rest of the process because USCIS is after us. There could be criminal prosecution against us. And thirdly, let's say the USCIS, the people who have committed the fraud still file the application, but USCIS somehow recognized that this is a fraudulent application and remove it from the system. So there's a big hope. And the other factor that I completely forgot to mention, that if you look at the table, and I'll put it on the screen, if you look at the last column, there were only 110,000 applications selected in this lottery. That number is way less when compared to the numbers if you see for the other years, for the last fiscal years. That clearly shows an indication that USCIS has suspected this fraud very early, and they think that having less registrations will help them curb it. First of all, remove the ones which are fraudulent, and also help genuine people get another chance. But still, there's no official word from USCIS when this lottery is going to be happening. So this was a little update that I got from information on the web, and some attorneys that have posted videos. And some attorneys are really looking forward to curb this. They are suggesting really good measures, and hopefully USCIS uses some of the measures. The other thing is, I'll put on your screen, and you might see that USCIS recently in the same page mentioned, where they have published this table, that they're also working on upcoming H-1B Modernization rule that will propose, among other amendments or improvements, bolstering the H-1B registration process to reduce the possibility of misuse and fraud. So that means there's something going on in the background. USCIS is working on the new H-1B rule, and that will basically help curb all these misuse and also might streamline the process a bit. We don't know what exactly they're doing, what exactly they're working on, but they are working on something. And that modernization rule might help a lot of people like us who use H-1B to work in this country. The other important thing to remember that H-1B is the most sought after visa in the United States. Companies like Apple, Facebook, a lot of other companies like LinkedIn, you name it, they basically bring people on H-1B to work for them. And that H-1B is associated to the economy of the country, it's associated to people working in the country, and there are a lot of important things associated to this visa. So I'm pretty sure the government is keeping track and is trying to bring some modernization which will help in different aspects. And again, hoping for the same, that people who did the fraud should realize that they committed a mistake and should not file the rest of the application and should be punished by USCIS. And that will definitely create some space and some new registrations that can be used from the lottery, and that could give chance to the genuine people who really are seeking H-1B without any fraud. Now let's quickly discuss Article 42. You might have heard that this week is the end of Article 42, which was issued by second time in the history to, I think it happened back in 1928. Before this, and then Trump administration in 2020 issued Article 42, which basically curbed the migration of people from different countries into the United States to help prevent the outbreak of the illness. In this case, it was COVID-19, and basically keep our communities, hospitals, schools safe. And I think the Biden administration is trying to remove that Article 42, and that would basically not only remove the mask mandate, it'll also, in the public places, it'll also, I think, help with the migration become a little bit easier when compared to what it was during the COVID-19 outbreak. And yeah, with this, I wanted to end this video, very quick short video I wanted to make from the information I gathered over this last week. And thank you so much again for showing all the love, support, and trust in this channel. We have accomplished a lot over the last year. We are now a family of more than 1,700 subscribers, and we have more than 100,000 views on the channel, which is great for me. And I'm looking forward to the next target, which is now 2,000 subscribers. So if you really like the content, it just takes a second to click the subscribe button. It'll not charge you anything, it's free of course, but it really helps me to be motivated and to make content like this. And yeah, have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you in the next video very soon, and some interesting videos are coming up pretty soon. You will be I'm really looking forward to that content, and I think you will definitely appreciate that content. So look forward to that. And yeah, just quickly reminding you that I do EB1 one-on-one consultations and profile evaluation, and a lot of people reached out, and helping them with whatever I have. And if you're interested in doing a one-on-one consultation with me, please use the link in the screen that's coming on here. And yeah, let's get connected. Let's break the myths around EB1. Let's try and aim for a strong EB1 petition. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.